Before I came a paralegal, first of all, I came from Russia back to 2007, and I got my master's degree over there, and my major was political and international law. So when I came here, I understood that I really want to be part of law, and it's very interesting. My dream was to become a criminal defense, so even like an attorney, or for the beginning as a paralegal.
Well, before the paralegals program, I was working at Macy's as a counter manager. I had been working there after going through a couple of different traumatic events. It was just a whole mess of things. So what I essentially wanted to do was find a paralegal to help me. And I was literally talking to a coworker about it 10 minutes before Professor Hebler walked up to my counter and purchased something for his wife. And he mentioned to me that he thought I was smart and that I was quick-witted and that I should check out the paralegal program at Mission College.
I'd say that prior to the paralegal program, I was just starting college. I didn't really have a direction of where to go. I've taken some general ed classes here and there. So basically I was just bouncing back and forth. The first time that I think I've heard of being a paralegal was going through the admissions office. They had like, big poster in the front of the admissions, and it said become a paralegal, and it had information on who to contact and what type of courses they offered. And it just seemed kind of interesting, especially because I, wasn't sure of what career to take, and I just decided to give them a call and see how that went.
What gave me the motivation to enroll? My future, because I really thought about the family, about kids, and it was a huge motivation to myself.
It sparked up some life in me, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. And then I found that I could go to school for free because I'm a veteran. I was like, oh, I'm there.
I felt that they offered a lot of different types of law, and myself and my family, we were going through some legal issues and things like that, and I felt that getting into the law program and the paralegal program would help me be more knowledgeable in law and be able to, to help myself and my family as well.
The paralegal program essentially teaches you all about the different areas of law, civil law, criminal law, marriage and family law. It teaches you about researching, how to write. We learned how to read legal jargon. We learned a lot of things that define what law is. I mean, if you can imagine any aspect of the law, you learn it in the program. If you don't get an extensive version of it, you touch on it.
Looking back at the skills that I feel that I acquired at the program, I think that research is probably one of the biggest skills that I use every day. I learned to be able to use the internet, be able to go into the books and do research on specific types of law.
I've got enough experience out of classes. Some classes give us like a real experience because they give us almost like real situations, how you have to deal, what you have to do.
We learned about different policies, we learned about the federal rules of evidence. I just learned so much, and I kind of think about it, it was pretty intense, but it was challenging.
I have to maintain a full-time employment. I have other classes to attend to get through school, that being able to take courses online and some on campus was very accessible, and I feel that the paralegal program gave me that opportunity to complete my certification and at the same time be able to meet other parts of my life, and it was very accessible.
You don't have to pay the huge amount of money. In some private schools, basically the program is the same. It's based on associate degree. So when you graduate from paralegal program, you already count and you got your points and your units. So if you want to transfer your classes and get a higher education, it's easy for you.
Los Angeles Mission College has definitely given me a strong foundation, with the support of my professors, with the support of the staff here.
We have great teachers. They're very supportive. They give you a lot of information. They're very helpful.
Professor Hebler was wonderful at making sure that I made it to my research class and my probate class.
Professor Jordan, I clearly remember meeting him on my first class, and He was just, an awesome professor. He was very challenging. I think that him challenging me the first week of class was probably the best. I felt like he was one of those professors that knew what he was doing. He knew what he was talking about, and someone that I could learn a lot from.
It's given me the tools that I need. It's given me the stuff, that I need to just get out there and do it. There's been job postings that have been available to us as students that Professor Jordan provides for us. And they help you, they help give you some guidance into what it is that you really want to do.
I start to search for a job probably 2 months before the graduation. So I start to do it early for a reason, to make sure that I try to avoid internship. And I did it. And I did it because of paralegal program again.
Yes, I am a certified paralegal. Right now, I am focusing on continuing my education because of what I really wanted to be as an attorney.
I really am excited about what my future is about to become, simply because, having an associate's in the paralegal program, it opened up a lot of doors for me to be a paralegal and study different areas of law. However, I chose a different route than I think most of the paralegals, and I want to actually consider becoming a contract administrator for the government.
I feel good. I feel wonderful, to be honest, because I have my background, I have my backup. You never know what's going to happen in your life. Of course, I will move forward, but at least I already have my background. I can find a job, and I feel very confident about it. I definitely would recommend paralegal program at Los Angeles Mission College.
I think that the paralegal program here at Los Angeles Mission College would be great, and it's a fantastic program.
Anyone who is interested in finding out any information regarding a paralegal certification program or an associate's degree in the paralegal program, check out Los Angeles Mission College.